Welcome back to the afternoon session. I hope everyone enjoyed the workshops and walked away with some new insights. In a few minutes, we will hear from Umran Biba and Jennifer Meal and how they're taking MWM Global to Turkey. This will be an interview with Amy Etten, VP Client Services of STEM Connector. Following that, there will be an interview with Chris Brown, Deputy Associate Administrator for STEM Engagement at NASA, and Ted Wells, VP Client Services of STEM Connector. In this interview, they discuss how mentoring has affected her journey through NASA and how she is viewed as a female role model for all of those who will follow. To close out the day, Dr. Joe Weber will conclude the summit with some closing remarks and a call to action to mentors, mentees, and advocates alike. Thanks so much for participating today. Now over to you, Amy, Umran, and Jennifer.
Our corporate partners have taken Million Women Mentors everywhere, from Canada to Ireland to even Saudi Arabia. Last year, Million Women Mentors established an official partnership with the US State Department and the US Pakistan Women's Council to launch MWM Pakistan. And earlier this year, we followed a similar model to launch MWM India. Jennifer, you're the executive director of the US Turkey Business Council for the US Chamber of Commerce. How would you describe the opportunity that you see for Million Women Mentors in Turkey?
Thank you, Amy. Seeing Million Women Mentors thrive in other markets like Pakistan and India is a great source of inspiration for our work in Turkey. Turkey is a fast growing emerging market with an agile workforce, including a young, dynamic, tech savvy population, really thirsty to learn and very entrepreneurial. US companies have been doing business in Turkey since the founding of the Republic. And despite comprising only about 34% of Turkey's overall workforce, the quality of Turkey's female labor force is exceptionally high. Turkish women lead US businesses in the region and also in Turkey. We're joined by one of these great success stories here today, Umran Beba. And they've come to the United States and have found their own business, contribute to global growth within multinationals and also as entrepreneurs, especially in the STEM fields. So as U.S. Turkey Business Council and the U.S. Chamber, together with Million Women Mentors and other partners such as Union of Chambers and Commodity Exchanges of Turkey, working in tandem with both the Turkish and U.S. governments, we want to support more female integration into the labor force. And especially the COVID-19 pandemic makes this goal much more urgent. And Turkey can help, through Million Women Mentors, can help open the doors for Turkish women to these opportunities in STEM fields and also to serve as exporters and entrepreneurs.
This is really exciting, Jennifer. Umran, you are a seasoned, successful former executive of PepsiCo. And if I may, Forbes has called you one of the greatest living business minds of Turkey. So this must really be a very exciting initiative for you. What can you tell us from a corporate perspective about the opportunity?
Thank you, Amy, and also thanks to STEM Connector and Million Women Mentors Initiative. I have been privileged to work with PepsiCo for the last 25 years and retired at the end of May. So during this period, I was in the US starting in 2016. And I had the chance to be personally involved and support actually this program, Million Women Mentors, for our Girls in STEM and Women in STEM initiatives. And I personally actually, I was leading the program in Yonkers, New York area. So we had excellent lineup of 50 young girls actually coming and joining us in terms of career days and mentoring program with our seasoned executives in the company. And at that point, PepsiCo reached 550 mentors or relationships. We were part of a bigger pool, Million Women plus plus. I know that the ambition is actually 2 million, 3 million. So it is a very ambitious program. And I was really very happy to be part of it. And now I joined as of June, August leadership, and our main focus is talent. At this point, of course, it's executive talent, but I believe if we don't build the pipeline for executive talent, we will have really more difficulties in the future. So it's important to build a pipeline, especially focusing on the strategic sources like girls women and also women in STEM. Because as we all know, future of work demands that. We can't be behind that expectation. And what we have to achieve actually in terms of talent agenda is already challenging. And we have to make sure we bring the 50% of the population and also underprivileged minorities into this agenda. So I'm very excited to take that experience and together with the collaboration of great partners, US Chamber, using the Pakistan and India example, and also, of course, STEM Connectors experience, I am very much excited to take this initiative to Turkey, my home country, and I believe it's going to be really successful.
Wonderful. Jennifer, as you think about MWM in Turkey, what specifically about mentoring is so meaningful?
I think specifically within the Turkish context, Turkish culture is very personal, and the source of support that young women and young career women can have through other women will be a huge boost and help these women tap into business networks that they normally would not have access to, especially outside of Turkey's main urban centers. There is a skills gap and education gap, and having this personalized mentorship attention can really help us to address that. And several US companies are doing great work already that we can build upon. And two examples: General Electric has an engineering facility, and it's 50% women in Turkey. This is higher than most US engineering facilities, so something that we're enormously proud of. MetLife, another great US company in the financial sectors, their workforce in Turkey is more than 50% women. So we're seeing US companies model great behavior at the corporate level, and we want to bring that down to a person level so that we can reach out to more women and young girls in Turkey and bring them into the workforce. And Million Women Mentorship and this commitment can definitely help us get there.
That's wonderful. Umran, what could you tell us about the timing to launch the initiative?
Actually, some of these initiatives, they take time because it's multi-stakeholder. But the good news here, there is already great experience in the Million Women Mentors because this is not the first time we are taking it outside of the US. And actually, we were involved as PepsiCo at that time to take it to other countries with some of the partners there. So we have that experience. And also the US Chambers, I think, experience with the recent Pakistan and India gives us even more actually trust in the process, confidence in the process. So with Jennifer's support, I would say we are targeting end of November, beginning of December for this year. So it will be mainly in action in 2021 with the support of course, organizations, government, and other NGOs. And I'm really looking forward to this process. And this is not only about actually the students. I want to just make that clear also. This is the early stage STEM professionals in organizations. It is the college or the graduate study population, but also even middle school and high school, which is the real pipeline. So there is the community aspect, there is the employee aspect, and also I think this will give the volunteering also I think satisfaction for the broader populations in our organizations.
Wonderful. I can't think of anyone better than the two of you to be leading and driving this initiative forward. We are so honored and so grateful to both of you and to your organizations and to all of the partner organizations for driving this work forward. I can assure everyone watching that we will be shouting this from the rooftops when it is launched, when it is official, and inviting you to participate in whatever way is meaningful for you and your organization. So Umran, Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for your great work. And I can't wait to see where MWM Turkey takes us.